Motor planning, we learn the motor plans for where all those buttons are on devices. I'd like to think about our cell phones because that's the device that we all use probably the most. And we learn where the buttons are. I can go to Facebook in my sleep because I know that it's in, the second folder down far right. I go there because I know their motor plan. If I were to go to your phone, I wouldn't know where Facebook was. I would have to be scanning for that blue icon. So we're either working on visual discrimination skills, or we're relying on those, or we're relying on motor plans. So keeping the buttons in the same place makes this easier for kids. So let's talk about what this looks like. So when we're starting with an emergent communicator, a lot of times I see devices set up with, big buttons that are easy to access, and you have a couple words. So what happens though is when children learn these words, when we do effective intervention, then we need more real estate. We're like, oh, well, we need more words. So then we maybe switch to a grid size that looks like this. And it's like, okay, well, now we have words, but eventually we want a grid size to look like this. So what we can do instead of constantly changing the grid size and then losing all those learned motor plans is that we can systematically mask vocabulary, assuming the child has defined motor skills to access an icon size this size. But my goal in an AAC assessment is trying my hardest to figure out what's the smallest size icon that I can get away with so that a child can have a larger grid size so that we're able to then keep the motor plans and then just fill out the vocabulary as a child's language progresses.